a wonderful Wednesday. We are going to have such a fun episode. Throw everything away. Today is all about fun and feeling good. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. Why not just take everything by the horn and take control? Yes, it's Wednesday. All right, enough preaching. Okay. My name is Janae.
I'm Anika.
I'm Les. And again, it's going to be a fun episode.
It's going to be a fun episode. Let's get into what Leslie likes to say. What is it? The heart of the matter? Or the meat of the matter?
The meat of the matter.
The meat of the matter.
In the stew, you see?
The heart of the matter. Let's hop right into the heat. The heart of the matter.
But I'm a pescatarian, so let's get into the fish of the matter.
The fish. All right. So we want to give you some heart-healthy tips because 2017, I'm sure a lot of people made New Year's Eve resolutions to live happier and healthier lives, whether that means going to the gym or changing your eating habits. We want to share some of our favorite heart-healthy tips with you. First and foremost, we cannot say it enough, drink lots of water. Ladies, if you like to beat your face, the only way the foundation could sit on the face with sense is if your skin clear, all right? Drink lots of water, and adding lime to your water actually helps to clear out, it's lemon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lemon.
Well, there you have it. Adding lemon in your water helps.
No, I say that because that's my personal fave. It says that it increases the metabolism, your metabolism.
And it cuts fat, doesn't it?
It cuts fat a bit.
Fat as well.
So yeah, I mean, it's just an easy way to get some sort of, shapeliness going.
I personally like it myself. And I don't even miss the sugar of if you're doing lemonade. I like it.
I have to add to drinking a glass of red wine a night is actually proven to be healthier for your heart as well. And it helps to kind of help you to wind down before bedtime. So wine before bed is my personal health tip as well.
Yes, I know you two must love that.
Yes, I sure
do. So there's a few things that they say that you must cut out if you do want to cut the fat. We're talking heart healthy, of course, but of course, to get to that heart healthy, you want to trim some of that excess weight that you might have going on. So definitely, they say dairy is a biggie, sugar, and unfortunately, they do say alcohol is one too. But you know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3.
So just that one, huh?
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. What about you, Leslie? Do you have any healthy heart tips? Because you do wellness tips. Thank you for the wellness tips, by the way. That's on the stew now.
Of course. Well, you absolutely want to stay away from fatty and fried foods. That's a given.
Yeah, boy, that's hard. You talking to Bahamians, girl?
It's hard.
What?
It is hard, yes. But the point is everything in moderation. You know what I mean? Try and stick to your boiled foods, less sodium, because I tell you, that salt it will kill you. A killer. That'll creep upon you. So
that moderation thing, but definitely for the men out there, go and see your doctor. Make sure your annual is scheduled in at least once a year, if you could, twice a year. But I know that's a hard one for men, trying to see the doctor. If my toe hurts, my doctor be on speed dial. Hey, sir. Hey, ma'am.
All right, so thank you for something going on here. Educational tip, and we want to talk more about learning and making learning fun.
Making learning fun.
Yes.
Get on that Dougie and make that money, and then get educated now, honey.
Hey, that's the series.
Just to the beat, honey. A Facebook video went live locally when a teacher found a creative way to make learning fun by taking music that kids love and turning it into an ED. So if it's in the past, you gotta add an ED. And I forgot what song it was, but she made it really fun and the video went viral. It was on, a few person's pages and saying, this is exactly how we get our kids to learn.
I think it was the Nene that she redid.
Was it the Nene?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, add an ED. If it's in the past, you add an ED.
Yeah. If in the past.
But you know what? It reminded me a lot of that teacher from North Carolina recently who made news as well. His name is Barry White Jr., who he has a unique handshake for every single one of his students.
I love it.
As they enter class. And I just think that is so absolutely amazing. It's all based on their personalities and,
You gotta
They
have
dance
more
and-
aggressive hands than that.
Yeah,
Your hands are
yeah.
too delicate. I love it because in high school, I relied a lot on acronyms. You know, the ones that came together made words if you had to remember stuff. So if you say FIFA, and that stood for something, I thought that was really cool. And we know that music is huge. Like, that's one of the best ways to teach. Like, that's why the ABCs is taught in song. A, B, C, D. Okay, you get my drift. So I really love that. I think that it's a great way to get people to remember things. And these kids know lyrics to rap songs better than they know they schoolwork.
Exactly.
But you know what I remember?
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl! Yes. Now listen, I'm cheering like I know anything about Super Bowl. Let me just make it clear right now. I really was only there for the wings. That's it. I was just there for the wings and to dress up. I had cool shoes on and some black riding pants and a hoodie and
no, you gotta be. You gotta be there for the commercials and
the commercials too. But I must admit that as much as I did not know about football, I thought it was a very incredible game. At first, I thought that.
The Dirty Birds were going to take it.
Listen, when you look at the scores, because it was like 28-0 for the longest. And then, so for me, the lesson in that was you can never underestimate the underdog. So I was like, it would be so cool if they took the championship.
They got 3 points by a kick in the first 3 quarters.
All right. You can reserve your comments when it's your turn, okay? But I thought it was really great to say that, listen, don't underestimate the underdog. And, you know, of course, the Patriots, you know, Tom Brady, congratulations. You took it all the way home. But it was nice to see, like, I guess the drive and the passion in the players. It was dope, man. I love it.
I would hardly call the New England Patriots the underdog, however.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about
just in that scenario. I know.
Yeah, but if you looked on Facebook for the first 3 quarters, Falcons got it.
That's what I mean. The Falcons were underdogs.
I think some people even left their Super Bowl parties because they thought the Falcons had it in the bag and went home and did whatever.
Stop being salty.
The Patriots came right up, and you know, the New England Patriots made history. The coach made history. Now Brady's made history.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And the first Super Bowl game to actually go into overtime.
I was on the edge of my seat. Like, are they really going to win this Super Bowl by like a long shot? So, you know, it was nice to see the intensity and the passion. And you know what? It was a good testament too, like close to the end of the game when the scores were tied, which is huge, right? First time the Super Bowl's gone into overtime. To see that, for me, I probably would have gotten nervous and played sloppy. But those dudes, like Tom Brady and his team, they kept their composure and they really took it all the way home. So, I mean, that was incredible.
They really wanted that. They came for their 5th title, and they wasn't letting nothing
Was
stop
the ball
them.
deflated?
Oh, good God.
Maybe not.
Sips tea.
I know.
This ain't even. Okay.
No, but going to the Facebook, no, just watching it on Facebook, I could see everyone's reaction. So the first one was go home, the Atlanta Falcons got this done, right?
Right.
Closer to the end, or closer to the middle, it was like, oh, poor Brady, who's playing with a deflated ball.
Yeah, there was like, Brady, it's time to cheat.
Exactly, yeah, that meme. And so just watching it unfold on Facebook was amazing.
Yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster, but congratulations. I mean, that was super. I definitely want to see a game in real life one day.
Yeah.
All right, so shifting gears, talking about all these fellas and thing, and it's the month of love, ladies. Don't be out there expecting flowers and the fella ain't into you. So you need to start going through your checklist now. How to know if a guy is truly into you. So you ain't disappointed on video and everybody getting their flowers at the bank and getting their flowers at the desk.
Not that getting flowers means that he isn't into you either.
That's true.
You certainly, first of all, you don't want to appear thirsty. You don't want to be the only one in this relationship or whatever you want to call it that's actually sending messages.
So what would you say, Les? How do you know if a guy is into you? What's on the checklist?
And that's you, darling.
The checklist.
You.
He needs to be reciprocating this communication thing that we have going on. I'm sending you a message, you sending me messages back, or you're even taking the initiative to hit me up to say that you're thinking about me.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Or that you're thinking of doing X, Y, Z for our next date.
What's
you know
that
what I'm
time
saying?
gap like? What's like at that point where it's too long?
Wait, don't be taking no 5 minutes to text me back, buddy. Don't be taking no 10 minutes. That stressed me right out.
No, I could deal with 5 or 10 minutes, but like half a day? No. Your meeting should be done by now. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. What would you say? How can girls tell if a guy is into them?
Well, I mean, you know, it's simple math. If I introduce you as my boyfriend and you shame me, oh my goodness, then I really thought you were into me. That's like in your face. And I will do it. I'll be like, okay, so guys, this is my boyfriend. And then he'll either give you that like side eye and then, but he'll play it off. He'll be like, I'll have that conversation later with you.
Yeah.
All right.
But definitely
or he'll
do it
be in front of your friends. Like, no, sweetie.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't ready. If he does that, it's a problem.
Well, I would say, oh boy, that's tough. Let me see.
That's
I mean, ladies too, you know when you know. When you see the red flag, stop denying it. Because a lot of girls in denial. If you got to be running behind this fella, if you have to ask him, you like me? It's probably a sign that he don't.
Houston, we got a problem. We have a huge problem.
You should be able to see. If you have to be asking, like, you into me, you like what you see?
Not to mention, hold on. Ladies, we forgetting the most important thing. Let's say you decided to take the relationship to that next level. If the only time you're actually communicating is around 2, 3 a.m.
Girl,
so
you
please,
got
anytime
yourself
after midnight.
Seeing that we're talking about learning today, let's educate our audience on the booty call window.
Yeah.
If a fella texting you between 11:30 p.m. to like 3:47 a.m., you got a problem.
That's a no-go.
If you up text, you up? No, I'm up.
Yeah.
But if it's around
Third
10:47,
dream,
you safe, girl.
10:47 and 10:47 it'll slack too. I'm just saying. Don't text me no
I would
past
say
10,
anytime
9:30.
after 9 is subject.
Yeah.
You know, like
9:30 is little leeway.
restaurants ain't even open after 10. So he ain't even calling to take you to dinner. You know, like
No, but he might actually just want to talk around 10 o'clock. And maybe he's tried to go to bed a little early.
And I hungry?
Liz, you're
but
so
he
cute.
And I hungry?
Fall asleep.
Oh,
So
no.
maybe he just wanted to talk. I don't know. But definitely after 11, that's a no bueno.
No bueno.
No, but I mean, even after the first date, you should know, based on the conversation,
Yeah.
where his head is at, right? So if at the end of the day, he would have said it up front, he would have been like, you know, I'm not really looking for much.
Amen, fellas was gonna say it up first.
No, he's like, I'm not, no, they say it in subtle
Some of
ways.
them.
Okay,
I'm not
some.
looking for much, I'm just, you know, having some fun.
My thing is, that's a clue
He don't
in and
want
of
you, girl.
itself. You know, you come on to be like that, I'll be thinking, so why are we here?
So let's talk about how do you know he's not into you?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, if you have to ask too.
You don't get called back. How about clue number 1? Okay,
number
no
1.
text, no call, no WhatsApp, no nothing. Yeah.
oh, Lord.
After a few
This
days.
isn't looking good for me.
After a few days.
I feel like there is a 10-hour period. You know, it's all about windows. You know, if I always have to be reaching out to you,
That's
checking
what I'm
on me
saying.
a whole day then gone. You know if I eat. You know if I okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you didn't check on my belly, nothing happening for us.
I with you on that, honey. You really want to capture the heart? This don't go for just man, you know. Go to the stomach as well.
Okay.
For women.
There
Hello.
you go. So
We
get to
gotta
the
eat
heart,
too.
get to the stomach, and we will be right back.
We gotta feed all of this.
This is too, y'all.
Oh.
Welcome to another wonderful Wednesday. Today we are talking with the team at Rum Bahamas as they prepare for another great weekend of just fun, laughter, and one of my favorites, rum. Let's bring out Miss Catherine Chisno.
Excited to be here. I feel like Miss Universe walking in here today. I don't quite have her walk yet. I saw her strutting in her bikini. I think I'd have to take all 6 of those before I quite had her.
Well, why don't we talk about this?
Well, this is medicinal. I mean, 2016 was a tough year, and we at Rum Bahamas care about your health, and so we've created a breakfast shot.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, filled with all that. Just to start off the show, just to kick you off with, filled with all of those. If you went to one of those smoothie shops, this is what they would give you to just cure the ache, boost the metabolism,
Medicinal.
boost
Take
the
one
mood.
out, pass it
This
around.
is sweet Adelaide mango. We know we're a little out of season, but it freezes well. We have Bahamian lime. We have from the side of the Carmichael Road goat pepper up in there. We have sugar cane juice.
Goat pepper.
Goat pepper, because that elevates the mood. You know that
I
pepper is
love
good for you.
pepper. Oh,
It's good for
yeah.
your metabolism. It's good for your sex drive. It is February still. This is why we
This
are
looks like a
representing in our kind of
trip.
purple pink. And I heard it's Man Crush Wednesday. And my friend posted today, you know that tingling feeling you have when you're falling in love? That is a common sense leaving your body. This is to help.
That's an MW.
You don't have to sell us on it no more.
And cheers.
To our health, guys.
To our health. And y'all know I'm stinking. You know this is dangerous because I'm not joining you. Go ahead. I've spent all night mixing this up. Oh, I feel so bad. I do feel guilty, but I know that is the cure
this
for
is so good.
most things in life, whether you're,
I like the kick of like mango.
Yeah, that
it
was
sneaks
so-
up
me
on you.
where it counts.
Of all the things, you picked the
But it has
mango as
vitamin-
the kick, Anika.
Yeah.
How about the pepper?
Oh, the goat pepper is a nice kick. I like pepper.
but I
This is
love
a
pepper.
little tickle. We definitely did not have any pre-show shots around here, everybody. That definitely did not occur on the
Not on the steel.
not on the stew.
I see why you call it medicinal, because if I had a cold right now, everything would come draining.
Just knock
All
right
my
out.
sinuses
But
would
it
clear up
detoxes
instantly.
you.
A
And it's
woman after my own heart with this
emotionally
pepper.
Gives you a
Love
nice
it.
kick.
No, the pepper is important. It's important to our spirit. And other than the fact that I could go on and on about how that's actually scientific fact, doesn't it feel good?
Yes, it
feels
does.
good.
Burn.
So tell us what else to expect in terms of the drinks that'll be served at Rum Bahamas.
Well, I think that you already had the dirty mule kicking you around a few times, which
Boy.
again, it'll put hair on your chest or take it off. It's salvific, really. It's really pre-Lenten glory. And so, but we have so many fun drinks and so many things that are curated, especially at the festival. I'm wearing my little pink fish scale earrings done by one of our vendors this year. But Festival Rum Bahamas is something that is authentic it's something that we own. Years ago, our team, which has always been an event team and homegrown from a group of people that should have been lawyers but said, nah, we could do something a little different. and started cooking literally in a bedroom and then said, let's grow, let's bring more Bahamians in. We said a few years ago, what can we do as a company that will contribute to our country? It's been a little bit of a slump, let's not pretend. But none of us are going to leave the Bahamas. I told my husband on the first date, my first love is my country, so you need to go ahead and get along.
Fit in.
And we came up with this idea of Festival Rum Bahamas like way back in the day, and you presented the idea of a calendar of festivals because this is not a contrived bit of fun that you walk into and said that was cute, but it was like being off the island for the day.
child.
This is something that belongs to us. Fort Charlotte is our fort.
Listen,
We
you
didn't
guys
build this for the event.
transform it.
Yeah.
I've gone both years in a row, and last year I went 2 days in a row, and I had the
And
dirty
you
mule.
can go 3, and the hours are longer, bigger, and better.
Long hours.
But yes, we are the Fort Charlotte, looking over the majestic
Yeah, it's
port of
beautiful.
Nassau, is ours. The history of rum is ours, and it belongs to the Caribbean. 80% of the world's rum is produced in the Caribbean. We didn't have to make this stuff up. Like we own this one. We own this.
All is rum.
No, the good, the bad, the swashbuckling, and a little sometimes the dark, the bootlegging, the sugar caning, the rum running, the slavery that contributed to the construction of sugar and shaped the world economies at that time. All comes back to rum. So that's the depth.
Yeah.
Now it's fun too.
Yeah. I was
It's
just
fun
about to
too.
ask you,
And
what have you
we-
got that's new?
Yeah, and what we
Yeah.
really every year try to make an immersive experience. So when you walk into the fort, yes, you're walking through history, but you can go to the street party at the back. And we always have multiple stages.
Yeah.
If you ain't feeling it, if you want to go sit at the top of the fort and have silver tray service and sit with the the linens blowing in the wind and listen to a little D'Aguilar and jazz, you can do that. If you want to get a little nasty, y'all need to have another shot. If you want to get a little nasty, you need to have another shot.
you can have
We
another
have
shot?
like a fet feel. We got our visage
go.
pumping. We got our
Can I
sweat
fake
bands.
this
We have our
one?
fire dancers. And if anyone came last year, shame on y'all who didn't. We had, we had Pirate Pearl with her mermaid tail lounging across the bars. We have a dozen of them
Was
this
that
year.
shade? Because I will be
That
there
was
this
shade.
year.
Drink up. That was shade. Drink up to the shade. Drink up to the shade.
Shading on you.
All is rum.
They say when you surround yourself with pretty people, it ups your game. I'm like,
So listen, we also
Linton, all
love
I'm feeling good.
the food that's at the festival because last year there was Haitian food, there was Jamaican
Jamaican
food, Greek, Bahamian. So like
there was a chicken in a waffle cone.
Oh, the chicken in the waffle
I was
cone.
like, chicken in a waffle cone. This is so amazing.
Is that what I've been missing?
That's what you've been missing,
Oh, the
girl.
food is so good. I'm going to be posting it on all our social
So
media.
what other kind of foods can we expect this year?
Well, first of all, we have the events by Alexander that always whips up
yes.
something exciting, and
Yeah.
even the names. It's like Planked, and the Pirate's Bounty, and it's taking all of the influences, African, European, Southern American, and saying how does it speak to the world of rum and to the world of the Caribbean, and serving it up to you in a little plate, as you experienced last year in chicken and waffles. That
Chicken
was good.
waffle, like it's
I think my husband
amazing.
had like a dirty dozen of those for breakfast. But we have Alexander's Kitchen producing exciting things. I'll be posting online today, everybody. And we have our sugarcane kitchen, we call it, led by the beautiful, talented, and sexy, yes, I know he's married, Chef Ron Johnson, our award-winning Bahamian chef, who last year, I mean, he was making some guava donuts last year that I want to just close down the kitchen and say, you could keep giving them to me. It will melt in my mouth. You know, I think on Friday we're doing a special Coca-Cola pairing, so what you can have with a Cuba Libre, and what goes well with that, from everything from like the little sticky ribs, but it's all different. It's all, none of it is like Frankfurters in a white tent in a parking lot. It's all like, wow, I've never tasted that kind of comfort food that way before.
So can I ask you?
Oh, I don't know. You
Let
got
me
to finish.
finish my
No,
shot.
you can't ask me. And by
Janae.
a shot, it means like a one shot, one.
No,
not like
I am
we're
savoring.
not permitting this. We're
I
not
would love.
sipping
I
this.
am savoring
That's what you
this.
call
I
it.
don't know
By
if
the
I'm
end of
gonna
this,
get
we're all
this
gonna have a little
again
glow, right?
Until the night
Well, it
of,
depends how
but
sweet you are to
I'm
me.
gonna savor it now. But tell us, what impact has Rum Bahamas had on? I mean, people coming in to experience the festival, or just people who have come for the first time. What kind of feedback have you gotten, and how has it grown over the past couple years?
They usually have to take a few sick days afterwards. No, just joking. We're so excited because one of our partners is the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of Culture, so we're reaching out to both local and international tourists. Locally, we want you to feel like you got off the island without leaving it and being immersed into this experience. But about a third of our participants have been international tourists. Hallelujah. We need them. We want them to come and feel like they experience the real Bahamian hospitality, that hug, that embrace, that connection. I think when all of us travel, we want to get off the beaten path and say, I met a local. I ate in a real household. I went to the real New York. Y'all don't know what I went to. And that's what we're trying to offer. Again, when I was talking to my boyfriend, Ronnie Butler, years before this festival began, he said, my boyfriend.
Belongs to me.
Okay, when I was talking about the secret that everyone watching doesn't know is that we have a gallon of this stuff off air that may or may not have been sampled up to this point. When I was talking to my boyfriend, Ronnie Butler, in his house on his birthday, okay? He said that one of the feelings that he missed about nostalgic Bahamas was when you could be sitting up in a club over the hill back in the day and fall asleep for, unknown reasons, and wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, still have your wallet in the pocket and a smile on your face. And that is what we're trying to recreate, like that feeling of safety, of excitement, of entertainment, of the true spirit of the Bahamas. Let's not pretend. We've had a little bad PR lately. Every time you open the paper, I'm like, I rebuke this, not my Bahamas. I know I should have done another line of shots. Y'all should have. I know.
Just
Excuse me. We should need to get one of those gentlemen to come out from behind the cameras. But we really want it to be an emotionally uplifting experience. Yes, we want you to drink. Yes, we want you to enjoy the handcrafted goods from our micro businesses. And we care about our Bahamian micro businesses to the point that we have created a micro business training workshop we've offered for the last 3 years. We require our vendors to participate in it. It's become really fun. We have these kind of shots too. And we teach each other how to be successful in this festival environment. Places like Australia now offer festival tourism at their national universities because they have understood the importance of hallmark events. We're a country perfect for that. We have creativity, we have culture, we have hot women. We have hot men too.
We could talk about this and so much more. I mean, you're just a whole bundle of information as far as Rum Bahamas is concerned. We can't wait to try it out for ourselves. At least today. I've been to Rum Bahamas. I love all of the entertainment.
Anybody who doesn't come this year is cut off for life. And I keep trying.
I'm gonna be there.
And I just want to say that sometimes I think that we talk so much about the moral high ground about this festival and why you should come for the education, for the lectures, for the rum tasting competition, for the kitchen, that it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. And I think that we need a cure for 2016.
So quickly tell us where and when to expect Rum Bahamas this year?
Rum Bahamas is happening the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th of February from 11 a.m. until midnight this year. But we're going to keep it going and we're going to keep it safe. We have our police all decked out, and we have security as you go in. That's been a concern. You can get your tickets. It's only $25, the cheapest rum festival in the world. We've done our research. Or $60 for a weekend pass if you're just like, I could go smooth off the island and go to Fort Charlotte. That's available. We have ticket bundles available if you want to get your company, your crew, your bridal party, your friends, or just your family to come out and have a little bit of fun together. So please contact us. We're all over Facebook, Instagram, and all those other things that you young people know about.
Thank you so much for being with us, Catherine. We're looking forward to it. Rum Festival Bahamas, February 24th through the 26th at Fort Charlotte, the historic Fort Charlotte. We'll be back with more stew after this.
Hey guys, you're watching The Stew, and this is your tech tip. I'm here to tell you that Apple just announced that the Beats X earbuds is coming to a store near you this February 10th. Why is this important? It's Beats, for Pete's sake. And the coolest part about these earbuds is that it contains a W1 chip, which means that it can be paired with your iOS devices and your Mac. How convenient is that? Thank you for tuning into The Stew. This has been your tech tip. I'll see you guys next time.
As always, we are so happy that you've joined us right here on The Stew. Be sure to check us out all across social media, ILTV Studios, or our new Facebook page, The Stew Daytime. And you can, of course, also catch us on cable channel 224, BTC Flow 112, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and online, YouTube, and social media, everywhere. We're just everywhere. You can find us. Thank you to Catherine for coming in. Rum Bahamas, February 24th, 25th, and 26th. You don't want to miss it at Fort Charlotte. And ladies, yes, if he is not into you, honey, get a clue. If he ain't calling back, don't waste your time. Keep it moving. What you say, ladies? Keep it moving.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess there's a lot of fish in the sea.
Yeah,
I guess.
there's plenty
Keep
of them.
moving.
Someone's out there.
For you.
Exactly.
Specifically made for you.
Exactly.
And thanks for that tech tip earlier.
Yes,
That was
indeed.
You're welcome.
a nice piece of info we needed.
You're welcome.
We'll be back with more stew on a fabulous Friday. We'll see you then.
Friday.
When the vibe is right.